Hello. So I was requested to do another video on Colt Gray, the newest active school shooter. I was reading an article, just one, that I guess some things have come out that he was depressed, he was suicidal, and the grandma knew it, everybody knew it. And I had just done a new video on the Uvalde shooter, who also was depressed and had warning signs and red flags and all these services that could have been provided to these students before they did these school shootings, and were not provided. So again, the system failed. And this boy, who I think is the youngest, correct me in the comments below, the youngest school shooter, he is now in jail with his father. And when I did the Uvalde shooting video 2 years ago, I had mentioned that the parents should be held liable. So we saw that in the Ethan Crumbley, and now we're seeing that in this case. But someone requested that I do a video on this again because they wanted to see the mindset that I took, that this is what they were asking, the mindset of Colt Gray while he's in jail. He is a surviving school shooter. So although he was depressed, although he had possibly hallucinations, he had told his grandmother in this article that the teachers were talking about him. The father said he was bullied. I don't know if that's true or not, but just because you're bullied doesn't mean you're going to turn into a school shooter. But there was red flags, there was warnings, there was issues that were happening that could have been addressed. Now, he even said, I think on social media, that he's going to do a school shooting. And then again, we all know about the FBI being there a year prior because he had said something on Discord, which he denied and said he was hacked. But okay, let's look at the evidence. Obviously, he wasn't hacked. Actually, he really did do a school shooting. So this is how these students respond to their trauma. They take out a school and many innocent lives. Whereas, as I talked about in the Uvalde shooter, we need more resources. Now this popped out. Yes, okay. Seven of Cups. I didn't even get started yet. This is about illusions, delusions. And the grandma, and I think the mother, had told the father that he was having suicidal thoughts. He was having maybe some delusions about people talking about him at the school, the teachers. He was having homicidal and suicidal thoughts. He had a mental illness. That is, I think, what's happening with this case. Not that the others didn't, but he was having delusions. So with the Seven of Cups, he couldn't think straight. He couldn't see straight. But what's curious is why he said, because he even looked up while he was on a school computer, according to this article, how to kill your father. But why did he text his mom, I'm sorry, and he texts his father, it's not your fault? That's what I don't understand. But that could be the first clue that he didn't want to die. Because if he was going to die on this, like go out what he would think would be a blaze, he wouldn't have turned himself in like so quickly when the police came and said, I did it. Yep, I did it. Okay. So we have, stay there. So we have the Two of Cups. Oh, and the person that did request this video, just go ahead. You can donate to my Cash App. It's in the description box below. Where it says more and there's 3 dots, just click that and you'll see it in that. I appreciate everything. Because I would rather do this cases full-time than work. I do work full-time. So to do these cases, I have to have energy, which is why, and I also don't milk them, but which is why it takes me a minute to get a video out, because I am exhausted. I have lupus. I get tired very easily. I have like 5 autoimmune, blah, blah. And I just came out of ICU. I was just in the hospital not too long ago for 4 days. So that was in September. And in August, I had COVID. And I was in lockdown for 10 days on Paxlovid because I have risk factors. So anyway, I have to have energy to do these videos. But if you do want me to do a video, go ahead and request it in the comments below on a certain case, and I will get to it. It might not be that night, that day, but I will do the best to try to conserve my energy so that I can do these videos. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups. Alright, so I don't know who these people are. 2 of Cups. Let me see something. Oh. Hang on. Here's the 2 of Cups. Sorry about that. So this I think is about 2 of Cups is about a love, but a couple, but I don't think that's that. I think this is a man and a woman, and that's the mom and dad, and it's a family bond. Now I do feel that it's a trauma bond because there was a lot. Stop. Okay, I'm not quite sure what my dog needs. But I feel like there was a lot of chaos going on with his mom and dad, their relationship, and it was a bond with the family, but it was a trauma bond. Okay, and then we have, okay, this came out in the, okay, hang on. Okay, sorry about that. He actually did have to go potty. So he was being a good boy because he's had accidents. He's 8 and I think he has incontinence. So anyway, so this is a High Priestess, and this came out in my Robb Elementary Uvalde shooting. So now I got something different in the Uvalde one. And this one, okay, this is a High Priestess. It could be about secrets within the family, but I'm thinking this is kind of like mysticism, but going along with the delusional thinking. I'm feeling that he had delusions, is what I'm feeling. Delusions of grandeur with that. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. And this is the guy that's holding on to all these pentacles, that is greedy. But, oops. Come on, where are you? There you are. But, so this I feel is a whole bunch of struggles. Yeah. This can also be about fear. Okay, and this is all going with this delusion. Oh, and the 5 of Cups. Yeah. It can be about regret, but it could be about seeing the cup half empty, not seeing reality. Yes, so there was definitely a mental illness here that caused this. Okay. And it had to do with the bond, the family bond, that probably exaggerated this mental illness. Yes, he's very, and I think I said this in my first video, he looks so distraught, so lost compared to some of the other shooter videos that I've done, the high school shooters. Or was it high school, or was he in 8th or 9th grade? I think he was in 9th grade, maybe it was high school. He's so distraught that I'm wondering if they're going to use an insanity plea. Now, and because the father knew that he was distraught, that he was suicidal, he was homicidal, he was having issues, why would you buy your child who could be potentially violent if you know yourself that the parent, one of the parents, the mother, is violent, and she may have mental health issues? Why would you buy your child a gun? That is totally irresponsible. This is the King of Cups. So I do, as I was talking about the father, I do see this as the father. And I think the father was overbearing. And this looks like a big cup of love. But I think this represents the family. The father was overbearing with the family. Well, I mean, we know the whole family was dysfunctional, so at least that's the image they portrayed. Okay. Alright, so we know he has some kind of mental issue. And not that every mental person, and it doesn't mean that a person with mental health disabilities is going to be a shooter. So there has to be something deeper. 11. This justice. And this is what I see as the with the Robb Elementary School shooter. His motive was justice, to seek revenge, to do an act where he feels like he would receive justice for all the things that he had done wrong. The people that have done wronged him. Yeah, so this is justice. And that would make sense. You know, like people that would shoot or kill others is because they're seeking their own justice. Okay. But why? What was the tip off? Gold. Something about gold. Maybe something about gold. Because in this picture I see a lot of blue, but the scales are gold. Scales. But the scales are balanced also. I don't know, maybe he was thinking because he's so young that he'll just go to jail and then like give up on life, not have to do anything, get 3 square meals a day, a roof over his head, and at some point he'd get released. Maybe that's what he's thinking in his mind, and again it's delusional. And this is the sitting dragon, which is the knight. The Knight of Wands. And he's looking at a book. Okay, so this is telling me that he's learned to solve problems through violence. He's learned to solve his problem through violence. And this is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is also someone who breaks a promise. Again, this is with the parents. So there was something promised. The parents promised him something, and it didn't happen. And in my first video, now I didn't realize at the time I did the video. Oh, I should show you the date. That the mom was very remorseful and upset, and this is October 5th, Saturday. So I don't know if anything's happened. Oh, in 4 minutes I have to pause the video. While I let my dog out, I put a pie in the oven. Okay. So, because it's going to take like 70 minutes to bake. So anyway. The parents or father, someone promised him something. Maybe they promised that they would get along, that they would stop fighting, that he'd have a better life. He went to a new school. I think it was only his second day at school and he did this. And because the promise didn't happen, he sought his own justice. And, like I said, he didn't mind going to jail. He was like, I'll just go for a couple of years, a life sentence 7 years, and then I'll get out and then live my life. I don't know. And that's delusional thinking. The Nine of Swords. Yeah. Maybe there was something promised about the mom getting better, but the dad set the mom back. I just feel like the hand is the father and the mother is in that, and she's causing chaos with the striking the lightning. And it does look like the same woman here. And it would make sense that his parents were the root cause of everything because he is so young. Yeah. So the fighting still happened. He was promised the fighting would stop, along with his mental illness. What else can you tell us? Yeah, and this is the mother of wands. Yeah, and I see the book here about learning and about patterns. It was the same old pattern with the mother that he wanted to stop. He just wanted everything to stop. So he was distraught. And in his delusional mind, he couldn't take it anymore. He felt wounded, and he couldn't. There was no love. Not that the parents didn't love him, but there was no love with the water here. And he couldn't heal. He couldn't heal. On top of all this delusions, he was confused. There was so many things going on in his mind with the Seven of Cups. And And he was delusional. He was thinking he could make things better. Okay, anything else? How is he feeling in jail right now? How is he feeling after the fact? After the fact. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I usually don't like putting cards back, but so I don't know. That could have been my hand. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me take a pause. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, that's just a preheat. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity. You know what I'm getting? He did this to try to bring the family together. The mom and dad together to stop all this fighting. Like, I know he said, I'm sorry and I don't blame you, but he did it to bring his family back together. I don't think he thought his father would get put in jail. And this is, the unicorn is the page. Yes, the Page of Wands. He wanted to rewrite his life. He wanted to rewrite the past. See the book with the pages swirling? And he's young, he's naive. And the 4. That's the Emperor. Yeah. Okay, so here's the Emperor. And this to me looks like a broken heart broke open. And the Emperor could be the father. It could be the mother and a masculine energy. But his heart was broken open by whatever was not promised. Okay? 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. What does the 5 of Wands look like again? 5 of Wands. Let me look in the book. I'm trying to visualize the 5 of Wands. Is that the fighting? Yeah. The struggle. The fight. Yeah, that's the fighting of the Wands. The fight. He just wanted the fighting to stop. And I guess I'm seeing this as the mother, that she didn't. She didn't. The Ace of Cups. Reversed. This is love, but do you see in the eyes that's the cross? That reminds me of the Red Cross. I'll look up what the reversal is for that. So the love, the fighting didn't stop. Someone was stubborn, and it could have been the father and feminine energy. I just see a female here. Was the mother pregnant? And there's swans here. Swans mate for life, which is this bond. Is the mom pregnant? I'd be curious to know. Like she's just going to have another kid and bring it into this chaos? Or this is just the mother. See, with the butterflies around her, he just wanted the mother to change. That was the promise. The mother promised to change. But the Eight of Pentacles, she didn't. She still is in her ego. She still is narcissistic. Mother didn't change, but the mother has guilt, had guilt. And I said that in the first video. 4 of Wands. Yeah. This is about marriage. Maybe healing the marriage. Oh God, my battery. He wanted the marriage to heal. He wanted them to both go to counseling to learn to stop these toxic behaviors. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. He wanted the father. See, the father is the big thing, and there's the mother, the littler person, the big monster. He wanted them to just stop this fighting. He wanted his father, the big monster, to be more gentle, maybe even gentler to the mother. I think he loved his mother and kind of wanted to protect her and felt sorry for her for all her mental issues and drug issues and arrest issues. And this is the Phoenix. This is the Mother of Cups. Yes, it's the mother. It's the mother. He said he was sorry to the mother. And this is another Phoenix. Phoenix of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. He wanted her to get a job. He wanted her to straighten up. This is supposed to be the promise. And let me see what the Ace of Cups is in reverse. I'm going to have to charge this battery. My other battery is charging. I don't know if that's done yet. Let me look real quick. Hopefully before the camera ends. Ace of Cups. In reverse, a false heart. Instability. Yes. He feels that his parents lied to him, don't love him because they're not changing. They weren't getting better. So, this is what I have so far for him, which is what he's thinking and why he did all of this. And what is he thinking in prison? What is this next? Oh boy. What is that? That's let me get it. Okay. This is a Six of Swords. Wait, no. Yeah, it's the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Oh, moving away. Moving away. Maybe someone was going to move. Maybe the mother was going to move again. Oh, he moved away into prison. He was trying to move to calmer waters, and maybe he thought, might as well just be in prison. With the Nine of Cups. Wait, is it the Six of Cups? It's the Nine of Cups. As weird as it sounds, the Nine of Cups, he's doing it on his own. He's loving himself. He removed himself on purpose from the family. That's what I have for this video right now. I am going to do another video on him because I am learning remote viewing, which is a psychic technique to look into cases. this will be not a blind reading with the remote viewing. And I will explain that to you once I do it. But once I'm going to do another video on him. But my battery is dying, and I think my other battery is not charged yet, so I'm going to end it here. But this is what I came up with. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please subscribe so you can see other readings that I do like this. Also, you can check my political playlist under when you click on the sun. That'll take you to my YouTube page, and you can look under political playlist. And hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any comments if you know anything else about this case, and I will see you all soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.